My girlfriend said, "We need to talk," and pulled out a list. And I swear to God, my heart stopped beating. Those 4 words. At a nice restaurant while she was holding a steak knife. I froze mid-bite. You know that roller coaster drop your stomach does when you realize you're either getting dumped or audited? That was me, sitting there in my best shirt, which she specifically asked me to wear tonight. Nobody asked you to dress nice for good news? Nobody. I'd seen this coming for weeks. Months, honestly. The good morning texts had dried up. The hand-holding while driving, gone. Replaced with her scrolling her phone, nodding at whatever I was saying like I was background noise. The waiter came over, cheerful and completely clueless, refilling our waters like the world wasn't ending. I gave him a smile that probably looked like a man confessing to a crime. She had this look on her face, calm, rehearsed, the kind of expression people wear when they're about to hurt you but really don't want to. I asked if everything was okay, and she took a breath. You've probably noticed I've been distracted lately. There it was, the opening move. I'd heard this speech before, not from her, but I knew exactly where it was going. We've grown apart. I just need to focus on myself. It's not you, it's me. It was most certainly not me. I gripped my glass so hard I thought it was going to shatter in my hand, just nodded. Said something about how we'd both been busy with work. She smiled, said I'd always been so understanding. Translation, you're too nice to yell at me for what I'm about to do to you. Then she reached into her purse. My brain went full chaos mode. Was she returning the anniversary bracelet? Was I about to watch a little velvet box get placed on the table like a polite funeral for our entire relationship? Instead, she pulled out a folded piece of paper. A list. Oh no. Oh no no no. My whole body went cold. She had absolutely cataloged every single time I got distracted doing the dishes. Every time I called her the wrong name. Every forgotten plan. Every dumb thing I'd ever done. The complete case file for why I am, in fact, a dumbass. I asked what kind of list. Real slow. Like I was defusing a bomb. She slid it across the table. I stared at it. If I unfolded it slowly enough, maybe she'd change her mind. Decide she loves me. Decide I'm adorable. Something. I looked up at her one last time, bracing for impact, and that's when I noticed it. She looked shy. She said, "You always think you're not doing enough. That I'm losing interest. I wanted to show you that you're wrong." Wait, what? I unfolded the paper. At the top, in her handwriting, a little uneven like she'd stopped to think between every line, it said, "Reasons I love you." I blinked. My entire mental script collapsed. You make me breakfast even when you're running late. You sing in the shower, badly. You remember my coffee order even when I forget it myself. You hold my hand during horror movies even though I'm the one who's scared. My heart did something I don't have words for. I laughed. This nervous, disbelieving laugh. This isn't a breakup speech? She shook her head, laughing too. God, no. I've been acting weird because I was trying to plan this without you noticing. Plan what? And she reached back into her purse. My brain, absolutely unhinged at this point, screamed, "There's a second list, and this one is the bad one." But instead, she pulled out a small navy blue box. Time stopped. She opened it. A simple silver band sitting inside. Every single neuron in my body short-circuited simultaneously. "You're proposing to me?" She grinned, a little sheepish. "You always talk about wanting to marry me someday, but you never actually do anything about it. I got tired of waiting. So, what do you say?" I stood up so fast I almost knocked my chair into the guy behind me. "You can't just ambush me like this." She laughed. "That's not a no." "No," I said. "It's not a no. It's a yes." She slipped the ring on my finger and kissed me right across the table. I could feel my pulse trying to catch up with what had just happened. We sat back down, both of us red-faced, laughing, completely ignoring our food, and I groaned. "You're evil." I genuinely almost had a heart attack. She leaned over and kissed my cheek. "Maybe," she said, and I just sat there, ring on my finger, makeup smudged from happy tears I didn't even realize I was crying, thinking about how I almost had a full breakdown over a love letter. So yeah, I'm engaged now. And if your significant other is acting distant and asks you to dress nice for dinner, it might not be what you think. Or it might be exactly what you think. Drop a ring in the comments if you need me to calm down because I am not okay.